Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from 11 group. We will explain our material about teaching grammar. There are 3 members in our group. The first is myself, Mohamad, Nasrul, Irvan, Rizky, and the second is Husni Mubarok, and the third is Rizky, Sakti. In teaching grammar, we have 5 subtopic discussions. The first is what is grammar. The second is background to the teaching of grammar. The third is grammar term. The fourth is presenting and explaining grammar. And the fifth is grammar practice activities. Okay, I will explain the first subtopic. It is what is grammar. Grammar is generally true to be a set of rules specifying the correct ordering of words at the sentence level. The Longman Dictionary of Applied Linguistics defines it is a description of the structure of a language and the way in which units such as words and phrases are combined to produce sentence in the language. It is the definition of grammar. Okay, second subtopic is background to the teaching of grammar. The place of grammar in the language classroom has had a rather checkered history. 30 years ago, language teaching and grammar teaching were synonymous in most language classrooms. The primary aim of teaching was to ensure that learners mastered the grammar, pronunciation, and vocabulary of the language. Okay, the next explanation will be explained by my friend Husni Mubarok.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Husni Mubarok, and I will continue to explain about the third topic. The third topic is about grammatical terms. There are 3 grammatical terms. The first, the morphemes, is a bit of a word which can be perceived as a distinct component within the word past. For example, are the 2 morphemes past and present. A word might consist of a single morpheme. The sentence is a set of words standing on their own as a sense unit. Its conclusion marked by a full stop or equivalent, like a question mark, exclamation mark. In many languages, sentences begin with a capital letter and include a verb. The next, the clause. The clause is a kind of mini sentence, a set of words which make a sentence unit, but may not be concluded by a full stop. A sentence may have 2 or more clauses. Example, she left because it was late and she was tired. Or only once, she was tired. The next is the phrase is a shorter unit within the clause of 1 or more words, but fulfilling the same sort of function as a single word. A verb phrase, for example, functions the same way as a single word verb. A noun phrase like a one word noun or pronoun was going along table. The next, the word is the minimum normally separable form. In writing, it appears as a stretch of letter with a space either side. The next, the morpheme is a bit of a word which can be perceived as a distinct component within the word past. For example, are the two morphemes past and the others. A word might consist of single morpheme. Okay, as I said, in the next presentation will be explained by Rizky dan Sakti. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will continue explain about teaching grammar. Next, grammatical mistake. Step 1. Gathering sample. Gather a few samples of learns writing but does not consist of answer to grammar exercise, answer to comprehension question, essay, letter, short paragraph, alternatively record foreign learner speaking. And step 2. Classifying. Go through the samples you have collected. Nothing mistake. Can you categorize them into types? What are the most common ones? Step 3. Ordering together with other participants. Make a list of the most common mistakes in raw order of frequency. At the last, step 4. Recording. There are of course all sorts of other factors besides frequency which may affect the level of importance you attach to an error. It may be, for example, less urgent to correct one which is very common but which does not actually affect comprehensibility that one that does. In English, learners commonly omit the third person's suffix in the present simple and slightly less commonly substitute present verb form when they mean the past. On the whole, the second mistake is more likely to lead to misunderstanding than first, and therefore is more important to correct. Another error may be considered less important because a lot of very prescient or native speakers often make it, and so on. Rearrange your list of errors. It's necessary so that they are in order of importance for correction. Next, grammar practice activities. Application. Look at the grammar exercise in a locally used foreign language course books and classify them roughly according to types listed in box 16.3. Many course books provide plenty of exercise dates with the description of types 2 until 3 but tend to neglect the orders. Is this true of the book you are looking at? So that's enough from group 11. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. If you not understanding this material, you can ask to my group. Thank you.